What is good, everybody? It's your boy, That King Boo, and I'm back at it again with some more gaming news. Today is March 8th, 2026, and Xbox is actually doing something besides raising prices and changing CEOs. And it's actually pretty good news, actually, which is surprising, right? So, seems like Xbox is giving us some information about their new console. Some of you already know that they're trying to go into this direction of making this PC hybrid. There's been rumors that the new Xbox may have Steam, which is very exciting and very, very good for them, right? Because, you know, they've been kind of lagging behind for some years now. And of course, they've been progressively getting worse with their decision making. This article is brought to you by IGN, and the title says, Project Helix asks, what is an Xbox? Sounds juicy. When Asha Sharma was appointed as the new CEO of Microsoft Gaming last month, she entered the Xbox stage with a bold statement. We will celebrate our roots with a renowned commitment to Xbox, starting with consoles, which has shaped who we are. Okay, sounds good, sounds good. Just weeks later, that commitment has kicked off with the official confirmation that a new Xbox is in development, which we already kind of knew that. Project Helix is a next generation console that can play your Xbox and PC games. The rumors were all true then. Such a great feat isn't as simple as it sounds, though, and this hybrid machine has surely presented Xbox engineering team with an Everest grade challenge, because when you consider the way today's technology works, it seems more likely that Helix is a PC that plays Xbox games, not the other way around. And without an incredibly careful approach, Helix could become another addition to the confusing, this is an Xbox mess, rather than a brave new console generation. I don't know. I can kind of slightly disagree with that. I mean, I don't know. I don't agree with that. I think it wouldn't be confusing. I mean, it is produced by Microsoft. As long as they have good exclusives, as long as they're delivering on their promises of making it a PC hybrid that plays Steam games, and they really start like supporting this thing with really good exclusives, I mean, I wouldn't get confused. That's me personally. I mean, tell me what you think down in the comment section. Let's keep reading. Xbox has created a fascinating challenge for itself. Project Helix has to be two devices in one box. A video gaming console and a PC are, despite their similarities, two distinct things, and Helix needs to be both using just a single hardware setup. And that's where the difficulties start. If Helix is to play PC games without any caveats, if this Xbox is to play any and all games available on Steam, Epic Games Store, Ubisoft Connect, GOG, and any other services, rather than select games ring-fenced by the Microsoft Store, then the hardware will need to be designed with a PC first mindset. It will need to be capable of running games designed for the PC's open, less precision, optimized environment at next gen quality, a situation that will presumably dictate the machine's specifications. I mean, I remember reading some articles, like maybe 6 months ago, that was saying that they're working on a new type of Windows for the new Xbox anyway. So hopefully that will kind of basically, like, that UI that they're developing, hopefully it'll help with the, I guess, culmination or a combination of, like, you know, hey, this, you know, like, you can play Steam's, Epic Games, all that stuff like that, as well as playing Xbox games as well. I think the UI will hold every single different type of, I guess, storefront within the UI. And I think it'll be simplified to make it easier for you to like get around and navigate it. Like I said, I don't know. It just seems like this article is kind of like, I think IGN doesn't really believe in Xbox a little too much. I mean, I still believe in them. I mean, they have made some not so great decisions, but I mean, I think when it comes to UI, we all know Microsoft. Well, I can't say know what they're doing because I'm sorry, Windows 11 ain't it. I really wanted when I wish they just stuck with Windows 10. It was perfect. But I think I believe that they'll deliver on the UI. I believe in them. But let's keep reading. Anyone who has built a PC to run Cyberpunk 2077 at 4K 60 or perhaps in preparation for the upcoming Crimson Desert will know the cost of such hardware is astronomical, even more so now in the age of the AI enforced RAM apocalypse. And anyone who has tried to build a PC comparable to a console on a console-ish budget will know the results are typically less than inspiring. The price of Helix then is already a rapidly flashing red light. Plus, if Helix can play Steam games, then the machine provides no guaranteed game revenue flow back to Microsoft, and that will certainly affect Xbox pricing strategy. I feel like Xbox will probably do some bullshit to where it's like, hey man, if you want to play these Steam games, all these Steam games is going to be basically connected to the internet, and in order for you to basically access these Steam games and to play these Steam games through the storefront on my Xbox, you're going to have Xbox Gold or whatever in order to access this. Trust me, they're going to do some, come on, bro. We got to understand Xbox is a slimy ass company. They're going to do some shit to where it's like, they're going to get their money. They're going to get their money, bro. Like, they're going to get their money. Anyways, the fact that Project Helix even exists in the first place suggests that Microsoft has solved the puzzle of engineering a cohesive set of hardware components that can act as both PC and console archetypes or architecture, even if the cost of that flexibility means a device probably likely priced in excess of $1,000. Oh yeah, I definitely believe it, man. I think unfortunately gaming has become a luxury, especially in this RAM apocalypse, have, as they quoted, as I'm quoting from them, things that hardware of any kind has gotten expensive, and they've been wanting to raise the prices on their stuff anyway. So $1,000, I definitely believe it, especially if they're branding it as a PC/console hybrid that can play, you know, games on Steam, Epic Game Store, and other stuff, and as well as Xbox games. Honestly, they yeah, I can see it being $1,000. Honestly. All right, let's keep reading. Helix can cater to the needs of game coded for different devices, presumably in a fashion more advanced than just running a console emulator on PC. But regardless of whether that was an easy feat to achieve or not, the true challenge Helix faces is software, because in many ways, it's software that makes a machine a console, not the components within it. That is true. To be clear, when I say software, I mean operating system, not games. Helix will require an OS that can seamlessly switch between its console and PC environments, sort of like a modern day version of how the launch era PlayStation 3 could flip into PS2 mode. I suspect that Helix will be a little more sophisticated than having two walled off environments that is needed to hop between, but for the perspective of the user, there really can't be any difference between each side of the experience. Your Helix library needs to be your entire game library across console and PC, something the GOG Galaxy PC clients already proved can be done. Booting games needs to feel identical across both sides of the platform, as does the overlay interface. It needs to be completely unified. It needs to be completely Xbox. Okay. I mean, dude, like, I honestly think that Xbox got it, bro. Like, as far as like the UI, like they got it, bro. I think they got it. I honestly think I think IGN is kind of like, in my opinion, I think they kind of like going to Xbox a little too hard right now. Like, it's a little too negative for me right now. Let's keep reading. In other words, Microsoft needs to take this stuff much more seriously than it did with the ROG Xbox Ally handheld. Okay, now I see why they're talking so bad about it, right? Or talking about the new Xbox in a negative light because of the ROG Xbox handheld, which I haven't touched it, so I really don't know how the UI works at all. Like I seen the hype when it like first came out, but I'm not gonna lie, that $1,000 price tag was too rich for my blood. That's why I was like, nah, that's really not for me. But if the UI in the handheld isn't good, then I see why they're talking about it in this sort of light. Let's just keep reading. While sort of marketed as handheld Xboxes, the Ally and Ally X are actually portable gaming PCs as such. They operate like PCs, not consoles. They run Windows 11 and suffer from all the horrible little issues that anything running Windows 11 suffers. Okay, now it makes sense. Yeah, because now I can actually agree with them, because like I said before, I do not like Windows 11 like that. I prefer Windows 10, and if they're running Windows 11s on this device and it's having all the issues that comes with it, hey, I see why they're talking about them in a negative light. But hopefully Xbox has learned from the ROG Xbox Ally handhelds, and hopefully they improve upon it, which I think they will. Like I'm pretty confident. Hopefully they don't let me down. Let's keep reading. Updates, product offers, and security systems like Windows Hello all push their way up through the Xbox full screen experience, which is supposed to make the Ally operate like a console, but actually often proves an ill-fitting skin scratched over Windows 11. This absolutely can't be a thing on Helix. It can't even be a thing on half of Helix. Okay, so yeah, it just seems like more of their words is about the operating system. I mean, honestly, I feel like I don't even need to read all this because of, I mean, I kind of see where this is going. This is like more of like just the UI that they're pretty much worried about, but I think it'll be fine. You know what? No, I'm not gonna stop reading. Let me kind of like glance through this a little bit. Let me see. PC games, Windows. Okay, I'll just keep reading, bro. I'll just keep reading. I'll just start here. In an ideal world, Helix would be governed by a new dedicated Xbox operating system that interfaces with both PC games and storefronts. And we already talked about this. I already explained that. Let me get to the bottom of this thing. Maybe all these edges will be sand down by the time Helix is a system we can buy. There's reasons to be optimistic in that regards, as I do think Microsoft has been thinking ahead. I agree with that. Take a look at Game Pass, which now offers PC games at every one of its 3 tiers instead of the old system of Xbox Game Pass versus PC Game Pass. There's no longer any chance of Helix owners subscribing to Xbox Game Pass and then being unable to play Age of Empires. But this poses wider questions about Helix identity. When your Xbox is a PC, how do you approach playing a strategy game like Age of Empires? Will Helix ship with a mouse and keyboard by default? Will its controller features trackpad akin to Steam's upcoming model? Will there be a software solution that automatically maps a PC game's input to the controller, or will Xbox treat the PC side of the Helix as something for elite enthusiasts, opening up the opportunity to sell a bunch of... Oh, okay. I see kind of like what they mean, right? But I mean, all they have to do is really just add mouse and keyboard support, and it's pretty much over with. I think they're kind of like getting a little bit too far into this. Like, yeah, honestly, all they have to do is just add mouse and keyboard support. That's pretty much it. But yeah, man, honestly, I'm actually excited for the new Xbox to come out, because like I say, I want to see what they can do. Like I said, Xbox made a lot of damn mistakes. I'm really trying to give this new CEO a chance. I know she's kind of has no experience as far as gaming. She's more of a, like, I think she was like the person behind like the Copilot AI, which I do not like whatsoever. Hopefully she doesn't bring that shit into the Xbox space a little too much, but I do have an article for that though, which, well, you'll see on the next video. But honestly, I'm excited for the new Xbox. Looking forward to what they're going to offer. This new age, this age of PC hybrid console type of thing is very intriguing, and I'm excited what they're gonna do. I think if they deliver on the UI and the UI and like the specs, I think it'll be a hit. Honestly think it'll be a hit. Oh, as well as exclusives. They gotta start pumping out good exclusives again. They really have to, man. They need to stop basically like spamming Halo and Gears and shit like that, bro. Even though I am excited for the new Gears coming out, but they need to stop spamming that shit and just like, you know, get something fresh, get something new. And once they do, people will buy. And yeah, guys, so tell me down in the comment section below if you're excited for the new Xbox, or, you know, or if you're not excited for the Xbox and, you know, they're still on your shit list. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.